Hey, what's good, YouTubers? It's your boy Striker Pride here again. And today I actually have a new deck for you guys other than windups. I came back from locals a while ago. I did pretty good today. I did play windups again. I went X1, so I topped. I played it really weird though. I only played with one tour guide in there because my friend forgot to bring my playset, which I bought off him a while ago. So it was weird, but I don't know. I guess I'll show you guys that build one day because I'm gonna probably play windups again next week. But this week I want to play anti-meta because anti-meta is fun. I mean, I don't know, there's no like big events coming up or anything, so I'm just trying to make fun decks, like I said in my previous video. So yeah, let's get on with the deck. Playing 3 Fossil Dynas because Fossil Dyna it essentially just destroys most decks like in the game right now. So I mean that's pretty self-explanatory. 2 Thunder Kings because Thunder King is good. I want to play 3. But I don't have another secret one. That's not, honest to God, reason I'm not playing 3. I don't like mix matching my cards. It's like a pet peeve. But 2 is fine. But I do want to play 3. It's really good against Rabbit. It's really good against any deck. Like I said, it's anti-meta deck. So for the most part, it's really good against most decks out right now. Especially windups. I like it against windups too. I'm maining 2 Snowman Eaters because it wrecks most decks also. Especially when you play that Rabbit first game and you Snowman them and yeah, it feels nice. It's also really good against windups. They attack into this. It's really good. So yeah. Playing 3 Wangoos. This card's really good. I feel like people kind of forgot about it, but if you don't know what it does, basically if you summon a monster with 1400 attack or less, it dies immediately. So you cannot like activate Rabbit's effect or something like that. It just dies. It works for normal and special summons, but it does not work for flip summons. So you just have to be careful about how you play this card. Like if you summon this and you want to summon a Fossil Dyna, you have to set it first and make sure your opponent make sure you have protection in your bag and then flip it up next turn. And then then you can play it. But you can't just summon this. You have to make sure you're summoning stuff properly when you have this on the field. And that also applies for Doom Caliber Knight, which I'll get into later. So yeah, 3 Wangoos, which is really, really, really good against windups. They can't use a red. But yeah, 2 Breakers. I like Breaker a lot. This is a really good bait for Warning and Bottomless and just like any cards like that you don't really want around. It's a really good bait. And even if they don't have the Bottomless or the Warning for it, you just pop the Torrential or pop anything. Pop whatever they have set. It's just a really good bait. It acts as other MSTs with attack. So I like it a lot. It's really good when you have this on the field and they have like a 1 back row and you go push for game. It's really good. I like it. I need ultra ones actually, by the way. I don't like commons. 3 copies of Effect Veiler because you don't want effects going off in this deck, but at the same time you do have to be careful when you play this because I do play 1 Doom Caliber Knight in main deck. Only 1 Doom Caliber in main deck because I main 3 Veilers and I don't want to contradict it because if you activate Veiler while this is on the field, this dies. And nothing happens. Like your Veiler does not work on the monster you use it against. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but the point is you don't want to activate Veiler while you have this in the field. So you have to play that, wisely. Make sure you don't mess it up. These are all the 1-up cards that I'm playing. I'm playing 1 Grand Mole because Grand Mole is retardedly good. 1 DD Assailant just because it removes when they bang into it, and it's 1700 attack, which is really good. I'm not sure how much DD Warrior Lady is, but I don't have one, so I don't play it. Obviously, I don't have one, so I just play this. It's pretty much the same goddamn thing, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, 1 Reaper. I want to play 2, but I don't have another one. So guys, hook me up with a Reaper. I don't have another one, but 1's fine. It does its job. 1 Singing. It searches out pretty much your little guys that help a lot, like this guy and that guy and your Veilers and your Dynas. It actually searches out a lot of stuff. But anyways, and last but not least, the Gorse. No BLS in here. Just I don't have one. I don't have an. You don't even need it in here. It's not. You're not basing this deck on a BLS. It's cool to have, but I mean, that shit might just get warning or mind controlled anyway. And fuck that. 1 Reborn, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Heavy, 1 Book, and a Pot. Those are basically your staples in this deck. Double Duality because consistency. You definitely need to draw monsters before your opponent can go off. You want to make sure that they can't do anything. And if you're going second, you want to make sure you get that Dyna to set or that Snowman Eater, or, something like that. So Duality is really good. Double Soul Taker, because this deck can have a lot of trouble dealing with really big exceeds like Dolkas or like Lagias, Gemini Pearls, like things like that. It's just really hard to get over. Not so much Lagia. Lagia's not that hard to get over in this deck, but Dolka is just it's not even that hard to get over either. You just whatever Soul Taker it, but because this deck doesn't really exceed or synchro a lot, it's meant to just stop your opponent. But Soul Taker is just a really good out to things you can't get over. Like Reaper. Reaper's a good one. It's really hard to get over Reaper in this deck. Yeah, so mainly 2 Soul Takers. Giving them 1,000 is not a big deal. This deck is full of 1900 beat sticks that just wreck your opponent, so not worried about it. Only 2 MSTs because you run 2 breakers, so you don't really need 3 at all, and you don't need to clear the field to make your giant play because it's a 1-for-1 deck. You don't really make giant plays. Solemn Brigade, obviously. 1 Torrential, because like I said before, it's a 1-for-1 deck, and you do not want to blow your own field up because it's not a good thing. You use this really when you have to use it. Double Deep Prison, because Deep Prison is really good. It's self-explanatory. Double Bottomless. I still don't have the gold ones because people value them at $15 when it should be like $10 or $8. It's not a fucking $15 card. Anyways, yeah. So that's the main deck, guys. Let me know what you think about it. Let me show you the side deck. Reach over here. Okay. Oh, yeah, 6 minutes and 46 seconds. Okay. I side decked the other 2 Doomcows for heavy effect decks like Windups and Insectors. And even it works really good against dragons, actually. I'm pretty sure it does, because it just negates any effect. Like, if effect happens, it negates it, so this is really good. But when you do side these, then you normally would want to side 2 of your Veilers out, or maybe 1 Veiler, because you don't want to have your field in your hand contradicting each other, because that's not good. So, yeah, 2 Doomies, because I love Doomies. 2 Crows, just for, any Gravekeepers, or not Gravekeeper, any graveyard-based deck, like Dragons and Insectors, and even Windups, it's good, Windups. 1 Banisher for the Dragons, summon this, and, they can't really remove, or they can't, like, charge and Layla and all that other stuff, they can't do that. So, he's really good in Dragons. The 3rd Snowman Eater for Rabbit, because Rabbit's just annoying, and I don't like that deck. I mean, actually, I love the deck. I don't play it, but I just don't like playing against it. I'm sure none of us do, but Snowman's really good against it. 2 Deep Fissures for that dragon matchup, that we all hate. 1 Mind Control for an occasional mirror match, or maybe even it's good against Gravekeepers, because you run level 4s quite often in here. There's a lot of level 4s in here, and Gravekeepers have a lot of level 4s. So, Mind Control is a good card. The 3rd MST for, heavy back row decks, anything like that. I sided in a Chalice, just decided in. I really don't know what else to put in here. 2 Chain Disappearances for that wind-up match. Get those rats out the way. And 2 Light Imprisoning for any dark-based deck. Extra deck is really not done at all, not even a little bit. It's just a bunch of random stuff, as you can see. Like, I have 2 Utopias in there, which I actually could use, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's just a bunch of random stuff, because I don't have... This deck is not complete, like, to the max, like how I want it to be. But, it's, it's just an anti-meta deck that I made about... What time is it? It's 10:29. I made this deck, I want to say 29 minutes ago. To be completely honest with you. I kind of just did it because I was bored, and I need a new video up for you guys. I've been showing you guys enough wind-up stuff. But yeah, let me know what you guys think on the deck, and if you have higher rarities of the cards I mentioned in here, please let me know, and we can work out a trade. I'll post up a new binder probably tonight, later tonight, or tomorrow morning. Something over there. Something along that line. And yeah, oh yeah, if you guys have more dice, like the cool looking ones, like these, it's got like multicolors in it, it's got gold, let me know. I want like a whole bunch of different colors in here. But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. I'm almost at 10 minutes, and like this video, and comment, rate, subscribe. Peace.